What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Monday Night Reviews. And oh my god, let me just say, last night it was crazy. It was like chills down the spine. It was emotional. It was crazy. It was shocking. And it was just intense, just like the show. It was like, oh my god, it was crazy. So today I'm going to give out the reviews and results of what happened last night on Monday Night Raw, starting off with Becky Lynch. And Becky Lynch, she came down to the ring with the Women's Money in the Bank briefcase. And when she came down in the ring, she was not at her best at all. She was feeling a little bit emotional, like she was starting to cry. But Asuka came down to the ring and she was looking furious, like she thought Becky Lynch stole the briefcase or something, but somehow Becky Lynch explained to Asuka that it wasn't for the Money in the Bank contract to cash it in. It turns out that it was for the Raw Women's Championship, which Becky Lynch, I think she relinquished the Raw Women's Championship out of nowhere. And somehow Asuka is the new Raw Women's Champion. So the main reason why she relinquished the Raw Women's Championship, because I was surfing through Twitter even before the show, like there was rumors about Becky Lynch like making a major announcement, like saying being pregnant and all of that. Well guys, the rumors are true. Becky Lynch is gonna be a mother. Oh my god, she's pregnant, and I'm like in shock, and I'm like so proud of her, like right now. Even Asuka is too, and oh my gosh, it's just like so like heartwarming. I know a couple of people of mine who are not only moms, but one of them's a YouTuber, and another one is my friend growing up. And Luigi PS3, who's not only a YouTuber but is also a mom, and I saw her video and she was bawling, like she's like having tears of joy, and I'm like so proud of her. Like she just had a 1-year-old daughter, and I can tell you that she's on cloud 9 right now, same as Becky Lynch. And also my friend, who's not only the same age as me, but we were friends growing up, and she's also a mom. Her daughter is turning 1 around July, so it's like maybe June or July, but also it's gonna be like so like adventurous for Becky Lynch to be a mom, and it's gonna be like very interesting for not only for Seth Rollins, because both Becky and Seth are engaged and they're about to become parents, and it's gonna be like so like interesting for both of them. So this brings all of my congratulations to Becky Lynch. Like, I can say this 100 times to Becky Lynch, but Becky, congratulations. Kick things off is with Bobby Lashley versus Humberto Carrillo. And if you guys don't know, Bobby Lashley went out on Humberto Carrillo after he was disqualified when he went too far during the gauntlet match to find out who will take the last spot from the Money in the Bank ladder match. And somehow it turned into a match between these two. And Bobby went for the full Nelson lock to Humberto, having no choice but to tap out, and therefore Bobby is your winner. So during commercial break, we have Angel Garza versus Akira Tozawa. And if you guys don't know, Austin Theory, Angel Garza, and Andrade were having a little bit of an argument before even the match. And after the match, when Angel Garza went for his finishing maneuver, which is called the wing clipper, to pick up the win over Akira Tozawa, and somehow they were arguing even after the match, and Drew McIntyre interrupts, and he was like, what's all the arguing about? And Drew McIntyre not only went for a Claymore kick to Angel Garza, but he also went for the Claymore kick to Austin Theory, and somehow made it into a champion versus champion match between Andrade and Drew McIntyre. Andrade went under the ring, and I'm like, where are you going? Like, where did he go? And Andrade targeted the injured wrist of Drew McIntyre, and things were starting to be going a little bit weird and intense. And when you hear the chops at the WWE Performance Center, even at an arena, you can hear them like thousands of miles of like boom, and even another chop just went like boom. boom, like out of nowhere. And Drew McIntyre went for the Claymore kick to Andrade to pick up the win over the United States champion. And Drew McIntyre is sending a little message to a SmackDown superstar. And he is sending a message to the person that I hate with the burning passion, King Corbin. So I'm going to tell you guys exactly what is going to happen next week. Next up, we have the Moment of Bliss, and who are the special guests? I thought it was going to be like a special edition of Monday Night Raw, even though that the SmackDown, people from SmackDown Live are here. But guess who decided to return to Monday Night Raw? The Iconics! Although they still annoy me. That's right, the Iconics are back. And somehow they were talking about the championships are their babies or something. And even ever since they were talking baby like over something. Oh, what the heck? And somehow during the trash talk they got themselves into a non-title match between Iconics and Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. And the Iconics went for the cheap shot to Alexa Bliss and tag team together to do a finisher to pick up the win over the tag team champions. And another match that is happening next week, which I will get to in a bit. Next up, we have a weird 6-man tag team match. When I say weird, I mean R-Truth. We got R-Truth teaming up with Ricochet and Cedric Alexander versus MVP, with these two people that defeated Ricochet and Cedric Alexander last week, Brandon Vick and Shane Thorne. And even though the mouthpiece is like he gave the referee, which is freaking disgusting, and he's a weirdo too. R-Truth went for the lie detector to MVP to pick up the win for his team, and after the match, Bobby Lashley came down to the ring and speared R-Truth out of nowhere, and it came down to a 2-on-1 assault with Bobby Lashley and MVP. Next up, we have the tag team match again with Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy taking on Rey Mysterio and Aleister Black. And somehow Seth Rollins, before and during the match, he seemed broken. Like, he's not even doing anything. He's just like standing there, just standing still, like acting all unstable. Like he seemed like out of out of mind or something, or like he seems lost. And then during the match, he was like pushed by Rey Mysterio, even though that Buddy Murphy, I don't know, but he went for the 619 to Buddy Murphy, but Seth Rollins stopped Rey Mysterio, causing it a disqualification, and Seth Rollins completely lost his mind. And oh my god, I can't even explain to you what Seth Rollins did. He injured the eye of Rey Mysterio by using the steel steps, and it was oh my god, it was so torture, and like it was so disgusting to watch. Like even with the eyes, the eyes can screw you over. I'm just like not okay with the eye injuries. They're the worst part. Next up, we have Shayna Baszler versus Natalya. Shayna Baszler has became a I don't like Shayna Baszler anymore because she talked trash over Becky Lynch's pregnancy, and Natalya was mad that she's defending Becky Lynch, even though that the pregnancy announcement had Natalya got the feels, but also they turned into a one-on-one between Shayna and Natalya. But somehow Shayna Baszler went for the knee to the face of Natalya to pick up the win over Natalya, and this makes me dislike Shayna Baszler a lot because she disrespected the announcement of Becky's pregnancy. I mean, congratulations to Becky, but Shayna Baszler, I hate her now. So coming up next week on Monday Night Raw, we are going to have two big matches. We are going to have King Corbin from SmackDown taking on Drew McIntyre, the WWE Champion of Raw, and it's going to be very interesting because it's going to be Raw versus SmackDown, and it will be just like Survivor Series. And the Iconics are going to be facing Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, and get this, it is going to be for the Women's Tag Team Championships, and it's going to be so crazy. I don't even know what's going to happen here, but all I know, it could end up like last year, because if you guys don't know, I went to WrestleMania 35, and where the Iconics won the Tag Team Championships, it got a little bit crazy. Next up, we have two superstars that we haven't seen ever since they fought each other in a last man standing match at WrestleMania. Edge and Randy Orton. Randy Orton somehow came down to congratulate Edge, but is the rivalry over? Or is it? Randy Orton talks to Edge and like talking about like memory lane or something like that, and all the stuff that he was saying. He actually challenged Edge to a wrestling match. And where is this taking place, you may ask? It is happening at Backlash. But the question is, he hasn't even accepted yet. Will Edge accept his fate to take on Randy Orton at Backlash? If it does happen, this could be one of the biggest matches in WWE history. That's gonna be it for this episode of Monday Night Reviews. I want a big thank you to everybody for so much for watching this video. It was like so crazy. And let us know down in the comments below, what is your favorite part of the Monday Night Raw episode? And I'm probably guessing you guys were expecting Becky Lynch's pregnancy announcement. So I want to thank you to everybody so much for watching. I will see you guys later. Bye guys!